hello. My name is Ivy Ladone. I am doing this video for those of us who are the children of family members or adults, parents, guardians, who, for lack of a better term, fucked us up. Now, I know that sounds really like cringy, it sounds really rude and like insensitive, especially if, you know, your parent were to hear this, or your guardian or someone, but like deep down inside of you, you know that an angry part of you is upset because of that. And I'm talking to you because I am an adult now, still very much connected to my inner child, still very much healing that aspect of me. And I want others to know that you're not alone. And I want others to know that some of us are conscious of this necessary healing, and some of us are not. Some of us will endure pain and want to heal it and want to move forward and heal relationships. Some of us will not even know where to start. Some of us will not do it, and that's okay. Everyone has a different intention in this life and has free will. But I will say that in my evolution, even though some things have been painful, these are emotional traumas. These are emotional memory traumas, trigger points that make us feel a certain way, but they're not in the reality physically affecting us. However, if you are someone who's being physically affected through abuse, physically in any shape, way, or form, then please get the fuck out and stop and protect yourself. But for the inner child, or for the person who is moving through healing, through generational trauma and parental guardian healing, I want you to know that like self-awareness is the most empowering, let me say it like this, self-awareness has been the most empowering tool that I have used in my life. It is the number one thing that has gotten me through horrible moments. It has been the only thing that has gotten me through healing and uncertainty and doubt and being lost and unsure, all of that. Because the power that self-awareness holds is within you. And I make those like, you know, faces and stuff because it's like, it sounds like so woo-woo, and it sounds so woo-woo, and it sounds so mystical and like hypothetical and like theoretical and conceptual, but like it's a fact. The more aware you are of yourself, the more aware you are of your thoughts, of your emotions, of your feelings and your viewpoint and your perception of things, the more you have full control of who the F you are. And therefore you can start identifying what you took from your guardian, from your parent, what you took from a traumatic situation that is still here years later. You'll learn that the way that you speak to people is actually not maybe the way that you are actually feeling about it. You'll learn, right? So like all of these little things, but that they're actually significant things, you see. So I share this with you because I hope that if you're listening to this and you're in the middle of, you know, healing, right? Because I am. Sometimes we're actively healing, like consciously, like I said, like, okay, right now in the moment, I'm crying, I'm feeling it, like I'm processing it. And sometimes like we go through something and then it takes a little while, you know, to move through it and then heal. Either way, I want you to know that start to take accountability, journal down, like take a specific, go to Walmart, go to CVS, go to Rite Aid, wherever you are, and purchase, or Amazon, and purchase a special book for yourself, a special journal. And that journal is going to be yours, only yours. You keep it only with you. You don't just leave it anywhere. And you write down anything and everything that you want. And it doesn't have to be so consistent. I'll explain to you how I do it. When I have a journal app, not personally, but I'm just saying, like I use a journaling app, and I don't journal every day, but when I have certain moments throughout my weeks, even months, that I am very contemplative or pensive or in my thoughts or my feelings, or something happens, I'll go and I'll write things down. And sometimes when I do that, I'll go back to other ones and I'll read and I'll say, oh my gosh, like, okay, so today was a shitty day, but that day on March 5th, like, I was having a bad morning, but it turned out to be okay. Or I'll look back at a different journaling session and I'll say, oh my gosh, like, I'm still so wounded and affected by that one incident that happened when I was 10 years old. And I see how today I played that out again, even though it wasn't personal to that person that I was talking to. It was more so a feeling that I still have lingering inside of me, that person, just by saying one word and one act, triggered me to then say, I'm in the same experience and scenario as my 10-year-old self. And that's actually not true. So when you do self-aware work, you're looking at your inner self. You're not looking at the outer self. It takes a lot of inner observation, quiet and silent moments, and also writing down, because your experiences are yours, no one else's. So I hope that this helps you. I want you to know that it's not an easy journey. Life is not easy because of this. And I also want to say that the generation before, if you're a different generation, by the way, I'm 33 years old. I honestly am not even sure what fucking generation I'm considered. Like, is this millennial? Am I a millennial? I feel like I'm a Gen Z and millennial. Anyways, those of us born in that time frame, I've been told from the older generation, the boomer generation, baby boomers, how our generation is so unapologetic and is also so whiny. I was told that we were super whiny. And a part of me was like, yeah, we are. Because we're no longer fucking silencing ourselves. Where the generation of the baby boomers were told, don't speak up to your elders. I don't care if you're in pain. I don't care if you think I disrespected you as your parent. You're going to just sit there and take it. Not this generation. This generation will say, excuse me, I have power. I also have sovereignty. I have self-respect. And you crossed the line. And whether that line was this big to you, guess what? It was this small to me. Perspective. Get to know your daughter better. Get to know your child better. Right? That's the generation that we are. We're letting them know, no, this is not okay. I need better. Thank you. Now let's heal. Like, this is us. So I want to empower you to continue to speak up for yourself and speak to you first before you just start shouting it out to others, because although that's a form of healing, you also don't want to project, right? Like, when people don't deserve it either, that's not nice. So I hope that all of this helps you. If you enjoyed this kind of content, and you want to talk more, and if you want a community, let's start it. Write down your experiences in the comments below if you are open to that, and if you're not, it's okay. Give this a like, please, so that this can trend around and people can start seeing this a little more, and we can collectively come together. And even if you're a silent subscriber, silent partner, silent friend here, that's okay, because your views and your like is supporting this content. And even if you're a little bit too timid, or maybe you're not ready to share or speak in general about anything in this regard, thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing this if you do, and if you did, thank you for liking this. Thank you for being a support in this. I am with you. And I know that you're with me, so thank you. I send you so much love and light wherever you are. You're not alone, and we got this. See you in the next one.